Hello, are you ready to learn something new today? Let's begin. Today, let's talk about question tags. But what is a question tag? A question tag is a short question that we add at the end of a sentence with the purpose of confirming information. Look at the first example. She is a doctor, isn't she? If you pay attention in this example, my statement is she is a doctor. Isn't she is trying to confirm the information. Let's look at the second example. You aren't Mexican, are you? One more time. You aren't Mexican, it's my statement, and are you, it's trying to confirm the information. Look carefully. If my statement is positive, my question tag is going to be in negative. On the other hand, if my statement is negative, I'm going to express the question tag in positive. But be careful because depending on the tense or the auxiliary that I am using, the question tag will be expressed with the same auxiliary. Look some other examples. Remember that I explained that depending on the tense that I am expressing or the auxiliary that I am using, I will need a different question tag. Look at the examples. When I have a verb to be, my question tag will be with verb to be. When I have a negative with an auxiliary, I can express the question tag with the same auxiliary in positive way. But what happened, like in the example number 3, where I don't have an auxiliary to do a question tag? Remember that if I want to structure questions for third person in the simple present, I will need my auxiliary does. In this case, in negative because the statement is in positive. Similar example with Sarah got married last summer. If you pay attention, the verb got is already in past. So I need the question tag for the past. In this case, it's an auxiliary. Remember that I explained that depending on the tense that I am expressing or the auxiliary that I am using, I will need a different question tag. Look at the examples. When I have a verb to be, my question tag will be with verb to be. When I have a negative with an auxiliary, I can express the question tag with the same auxiliary in positive way. But what happened, like in the example number 3, where I don't Let's check some other examples. When I have an auxiliary verb, like in this case, have, in different tenses, I just need the same auxiliary verb to structure question tags. Just remember, if the statement is positive, the question tag is in negative. And if the statement is negative, the question tag is in positive. In the case of modal verbs like will, must, should, could, you just need to transform your modal verb in positive or negative. Remember, depending if the statement is positive or negative. Look at the examples. Let me tell you a secret. There are some exceptions. The first one will be when I have I am in an statement. The question tag for I am will be aren't I? Look at the example. I am intelligent, aren't I? Now let's discuss the second exception. We have never seen that, have we? If you pay attention, this statement is not really in a negative form, but because I have never, I am expressing a negative idea. So the question tag must be in positive. So let's discuss the third exception. Let's take the next pause, shall we? When I have let's in an statement, my question tag will be shall we? Well, in this case, because I am talking about us. Let's continue with the last exception. You are moving to London, are you? In this case, I don't have a negative question tag and a negative statement, but it's possible that you find this positive statement and positive question tag when you want to show surprise about something. Usually, it's when I want to express that I feel interested or surprised about something.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Oh god, I wasn't driving around, was I?
Rigby, you didn't cheat, did you?
They have taken the blue box, haven't they?
I should go, shouldn't I?
So I should change, should I?
Has taken quite a fancy to you, hasn't she?
Now that you know how to confirm information, it's your time to practice. See you next class.